Hey, what's going on, Yeousch Reloaded? This is Kincaid or Ice Rink 5 AM here, and welcome to a Black Ops 2 weapon comparison video. Now in this comparison, I'll actually be comparing two secondaries, and this is the first time I've done that. I'll be talking about the 5.7 and the Tac-45 pistols. Also, before we begin, I would like to remind you guys that you can follow me on Twitter to help me on these types of videos and subscribe to see more content. Anyway, let's dive right into it. Both the 5.7 and the Tac-45 are unlocked at level 4 in multiplayer, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the magazine size. The 5.7 has a massive mag for a pistol at 20 rounds or 26 with the extended clip attachment, whereas the Tac-45 is kind of lacking in mag size at 10 rounds or 13 with the extended clip attachment. Now, moving forward, the fire rate of the 5.7 caps at around 600 rounds per minute, whereas the fire rate of the Tac-45 caps at around 525 rounds per minute. But the average person can only trigger finger at around 500 rounds per minute, so for all practical purposes, I'll be using 500 RPM for the calculations throughout this video. Anyway, moving on, the 5.7 reloads slightly slower than the Tac-45 with a reload speed of about 1.6 seconds loaded or 1.8 seconds empty, whereas the Tac-45 reloads at 1.5 seconds loaded or 1.8 seconds empty. Now, moving forward, the damage of these weapons are exactly the same at 55 to 19, meaning both these guns will kill at 2 bullets from close range and 6 bullets at very long range. Now, to go ahead and look at some actual range tests, both the Tac-45 and the 5.7 kill at 2 bullets from very close range, but when we take a step back, the Tac-45 still kills in 2 bullets, whereas the 5.7 kills in 3, and then for medium range, the 5.7 kills in 4 bullets, while the Tac-45 kills in 5 bullets, and at long range, both weapons kill in 6 bullets. Now, each of these weapons has a 1.4 times headshot multiplier, which will affect the gun at a few different ranges, one being the 3 bullet kill ranges of the weapons. If you actually get a headshot, then each of these weapons will kill in 2 bullets at a 3 bullet kill range. Now, moving on to the time to kill for these weapons, this is actually a very interesting category. Now, although both weapons have potential to kill at 2 bullets from close range, I'm going to say that the 5.7 kills in 3 bullets from close range since its 2 bullet kill range is so short. As for the Tac-45, its 2 bullet kill range is a bit longer, so I am going to say that it kills on average in 2 bullets from close range. Therefore, the Tac-45 wins from close range. Also, as I said earlier, I calculated these time to kills using a fire rate of 500 rounds per minute, not the true max fire rate since most people can't trigger finger that fast. Now, at medium range, the 5.7 kills in around 4 bullets, whereas the Tac-45 kills in around 5, so the 5.7 wins at that range. And from long range, they'll both kill in the same time since they take 6 bullets, but you're almost never going to be as accurate from long range with the Tac-45, so I say that the 5.7 wins from long range as well. So as you can see, the Tac-45 is pretty much a close range monster, while the 5.7 is good from medium range. Now lastly, we'll go ahead and talk about the recoil, and the 5.7 has a very low recoil, whereas the Tac-45 has a kind of moderate recoil for a pistol. So once again, it makes it so that the 5.7 is a little bit better for medium range since you won't get so much kick, and the Tac-45 is better from close range because the kick won't matter as much and it's a 2-shot kill. Anyway, before we move on, you can go ahead and take a quick look at this finalized chart just in case you would like to recap on any information. Alright, so as for attachments for these weapons, honestly, I would not recommend using any, as it's more important to use your class slots elsewhere and use these as actual secondary weapons. But if you really would like to use an attachment on these weapons, I'll give a couple recommendations. I think that my favorites for the 5.7 are the long barrel and the laser sight, just to make its 2 bullet kill range a bit longer and to make its hip fire a little bit more accurate. And as for the Tac-45, I also like the laser sight, and the extended clip is pretty useful as well. So in the end, I think that the Tac-45 is a better pistol overall for a few reasons. If you use a pistol how it's meant to be used, which is as your secondary weapon, then when your primary runs out of ammo, you should be quickly swapping to your pistol and then finishing off the enemy. Now, if this happens, your enemy should probably be at pretty close range, and the Tac-45 is a better close range finisher. If your enemy's at long range, you'll typically have time to find some cover and reload your primary. So that is my personal opinion, but as always, you are free to choose whatever weapon you prefer. Also, in before angry comments in the comment section below, this is combat training gameplay. I was having trouble getting multiplayer gameplay with these weapons, and I figured that this showed the weapons just as much, if not better. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed the weapon comparison, and be sure to follow me on Twitter if you're interested in being in videos like this, as well as subscribe for more content. Anyway, for all of you on Yeousch Reloaded, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys over on my channel.